My name is Ted Sass. I live in Omaha, Nebraska, and thank you for taking a few of your minutes to view my Jatcell work from home video. um, I'm a lifelong salesperson. Had was field promoted into sales management when I was 23 years old, working for a national company. Uh, and had went on to different companies throughout my career and was always promoted into sales management. And in that capacity of selling, as well as doing my own personal selling, I've built many sales forces through the years, national sales forces, regional sales forces, dealership sales forces, distributorship sales forces. I even did importing from Germany and built a sales force of distributors for the equipment that I imported from Germany. That was in the 70s. I've got a lot of experience in helping people in sales to generate high incomes because when I was in high school, my guidance counselor tested me and my personality tests showed that I had personality persuasion personality, or I don't know how they gauge that or test that, but turned out to be true because I went on to, as I mentioned, a lifelong sales career. And since I've been, I traveled for many, many years using airplanes and cars and buses and taxi cabs and so on and so forth. But in the later years, I got tired of staring at the windshield, wasting a lot of time sitting in airports and so forth, waiting for airplanes to come in and pick me up or land and let me go somewhere and sell something. And so by working from home, I found that I got a lot more done and it was everything worked out better because I didn't have to go anywhere to get to work. And so I've designed a whole program around helping people to work from home because it's costly to keep the car up and buy gas and go to work and get to work on time and do your work and then have to come home and face all the chores and everything that you have to do at home after you work all day. And this is a kind of an opportunity that both husband and wife can do at home. And there's enough income that can be earned so that you can each have your own office and your own calling office. This is calling from home, as the logo that you see there on the web page indicates, and it's it has a business plan that's connected to it with a tremendous branded exclusive marketing program that I designed for local independent business owners. So when you're calling at a call center, like a lot of people do, a lot of times you're calling people at home, and well, most people are working, so they're at work. So the calling at businesses is a lot better. You don't have to worry about uh, being on not no no call lists or anything like that, because as soon as somebody hangs a shingle out and says they're in business, well then people are free to call on them and try to sell them something naturally. That's just the old capitalist system, and there's not against the law to call on somebody that's in business and want to sell them something, you see. So you can call businesses now, and you're gonna. And the other thing that's nice about it is when you're calling people at home, you got to work at night a lot of times, or that's when the choice calling is, because people are home at night. So then you get a lot of connects. But when you're calling during the day and you're trying to call people at home, it's hit and miss. It's just a tough road to hoe. And unless you're in reservation sales or something like that. But if you're actually selling something, and that's where the money is when you're selling something. If you want to work for 7 or 8 or 9 or $10 an hour, that's one thing. Just put in your time if you're, but if you're selling something, now the nice part about my program is it's easy to sell. I mean, I'm a salesperson. I don't like to sell something that's hard to sell. I always look for something that was easy to sell. And there's a lot of things out there that's easy to sell if you know how to sell them. And so that's what I did. I designed a program that's easy to sell. In the first place, call a businessman up. Now, this is a marketing program, and it's designed to be exclusive for the person you're talking to, and it will get results. Trust me, when you hear about the details, you'll see that they'll grab this up. So your production is going to be high in my program if you're diligent in making the calls. You can't call 1 hour a day and expect to be successful, but if you call hard calling 4 hours a day, if you want to make good money and good income, you work hard 4 hours a day and be focused and be in a room by yourself and keep focused on your work. 4 hours a day, you make an excellent income. I'd say double or triple what you're earning today. I don't care really what business you're in. When you compare working 4 hours a day, 4 days a week, and making double or triple what you're making today, that's a pretty good go. Now, if you're a doctor or something or a lawyer, you're making 2 or 3, 400,000 a year, a half a million or whatever it is. That's another story, of course. But I'm talking about the average run-of-the-mill jobs out there today, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,000 a year. You can do that real easy with my program. As I say, if I can't guarantee it, of course, but knowing my experience in sales and working 4 hours a day in the kind of a program, in the first place, you're calling a business that can't afford to advertise in the way advertising is structured today. Okay, so with my program, they can advertise, and it's exclusive. It costs them $30 a year and $9 a week. Now you say, so they're all going to buy that. It's not a question of whether they're going to buy it. It's a question of whether they can get in or not. See, because it's all structured on zip code, approved zip code memberships by categories of business. So there's only one pizza shop in a carrier route in a zip code. If there's only one in the zip code, well, there's only one in the zip code then. And the same way with every category. Just think of the Yellow Pages and all the categories of businesses that are in the Yellow Pages business directory. And that's how many categories of customers you've got to sell to. And it's $30. It's $30 a year and $9 a week is what they pay. And with my program, there's a written membership agreement that says all the money that each one puts in is used to promote the group. And that's backed up by a written agreement, and it's audited by certified public accountants every month to do the financial audit on the income from the membership group and do a financial audit and show where the money went, so that it shows that all the money is spent to promote the group. And half of the money goes into what I call weekly cash awards. And so these exclusive business members give away weekly cash awards to customers in the chapter cities of the categories. Each category has their own weekly cash awards. So people are naturally going to be that are buying things in those categories. They're not going to continue to spend their money at businesses that don't offer weekly cash awards, are they? Of course not. They're going to go to the businesses that pay them weekly, that offer them weekly cash awards. And then I have branded coupons too. So all this means that it's easy to sell. And there's a commission paid to the call center, a person, every membership that they sign up. And you're not limited to any city. So this works in any city across the country. Wherever you live, you can call in that city. And if you get all the members signed up in that city, you want to do another city, well, fine. I estimate that a man and a wife who are married can make enough money in 5 years to retire with my program. And the reason I say that is because My program pays a residual. And what does that mean? Well, remember I said the memberships, the businesses pay by the week. And so every time you sign up a new member, that business then they pay $30 to get in if they can get in. If that category is open in their zip code in their carrier route, well then they can get in. If it's not open, they can't get in. But so as I say, it's not a question of whether they're going to buy or not. It's a question of whether they can get in because they want in because they want to be part of that weekly cash awards that's being given away in their city, so that customers will do business with them rather than go somewhere else. And then they get branded coupons they can use too. So but so when you sign up a new person, a new business, why they pay 30 and then they pay the 9 the first week. And then the next week, the anniversary date they signed up, they pay another 9. So everybody you signed up last week, this week when you're calling for new members, the ones you signed up last week are paying $9 a week. To get in the, to stay in the program, and then half of that's going to weekly cash awards. So then your commission is still paid on those that you signed up last week. It's paid the second week, and then the first week you get the commission from the new ones that you sign up. Well, then you take the third week, you're signing up new people, and then you're getting the commission on the first week and the second week that you. This is a lot different than the call center where you're working by the hour, and the company gets all the gravy after you do the selling. Every week they get the gravy, and you have to mix the gravy every week and just eat. In other words, they pay you by the hour, and that's it. My program is you get a residual. You get paid for work you did last week and the week before that, and the week before that, and the week before that. Well, you can, and this is all verified by certified public accountants. Remember I said that member agreement online to prove to the businessmen that we're spending all that money on their program? Well, that's verifying your commission that you're being paid to get the memberships. Member acquisition commission is paid, and the business members understand that that's how they get their weekly cash awards build up, so that if there's a lot of members in a city, and they got an exclusive, so they don't mind a lot of members. So they understand all this, and then that way you're getting a commission for your past work as well as your future every week that you work. And as I say, your husband and you can, after you get this, one of you started at home, and then when you're doing good, then the other husband or wife that's still been going out can come and start working at home too. I think each one needs their own separate room. And also, there's a benefit that you don't have to hire anybody to take care of the kids anymore. I mean, as far as taking them out, but you can hire somebody to come into the home, take care of the kids, so that they can take care of the kids while you're focusing your 4 hours a day on on your calling to get your income going. So now, this is a quick introduction, and I've got a little sign up form there on the website that you can sign up just with your email address. Let me know that you want to ask questions and you're interested, and I can get you going on this program. And I'll train you at no cost, and there is no cost to sign up for this program. So thank you for taking your time to listen. And as I say, any questions that you might choose to ask me, I can answer your questions. I promise. Thank you very much for taking your time to listen to my little presentation on Jatcell Work from Home Call Group.